If you're living with arthritis, you know how difficult it can be to deal with the pain and stiffness every day. Even simple tasks like walking, getting out of bed, or holding something can feel like a challenge. But here's something many people don't realize. What you eat can have a big impact on how your joints feel. Certain foods can actually help reduce pain and swelling, and today we're talking about some of the most powerful ones. In this video, we'll look at the top 3 plant-based proteins that can support your joints and help you feel better naturally. These foods are full of nutrients, gentle on the body, and easy to add to your meals, even if you're not used to eating a plant-based diet. If you're searching for natural arthritis relief, or if you want to know how to reduce inflammation without medication, this video is for you. These 3 foods may help soothe joint pain, lower inflammation, and give your body the building blocks it needs to feel stronger. So stay with us. This information could make a real difference in your everyday comfort. But before we begin, tell us in the comments, where are you watching from, and how old are you? And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to stay up to date with health tips that can change your life or help protect your loved ones. Let's get started. Number 1. Let's begin with our first amazing food, lentils. Now, you may not have thought much about lentils before, but I want to invite you to see them in a new light. These small, simple beans are a true hidden gem. They are filled with so much goodness and can be a fantastic partner in your journey to reduce inflammation and ease joint pain. We are talking about something that is not only very nutritious, but also very easy to add to the meals you already enjoy. So, why should lentils be on your plate? First and foremost, lentils are a wonderful source of protein. This is high-quality, plant-based protein. If you are looking for a protein source that is gentle on your body and your joints, lentils are an excellent choice. They are a great alternative to animal proteins, especially red meat, which can sometimes increase inflammation and pain for people with arthritis. For anyone following a plant-focused diet, lentils are an absolute must-have. But here is where it gets even more interesting. Lentils are loaded with a mineral called magnesium. You may not hear about magnesium as often as other minerals, but for inflammation, it works wonders. With arthritis, a lot of the pain you feel comes from that inflammation in your joints. Magnesium helps to calm and reduce that inflammation. Think of it as a natural soother for your joints every time you enjoy a meal with lentils. And there is more good news. Lentils are also rich in potassium. This is another important mineral that helps your body manage inflammation. Potassium helps to balance the amount of sodium or salt in your body. When that balance is off, your body can hold on to extra water, which can cause swelling and make your joints feel even more stiff and sore. By eating potassium-rich lentils, you are helping your body find its natural balance and reduce that uncomfortable swelling. Now, let's talk for a moment about fiber. Lentils are full of fiber, which is excellent for your digestion. But it also plays a key role in controlling your blood sugar levels. You might be wondering, what does my blood sugar have to do with my arthritis? Well, it has a lot to do with it. When your blood sugar spikes too high, it can actually create more inflammation throughout your body. This can cause your arthritis symptoms to flare up. By eating fiber-rich foods like lentils, you help keep your blood sugar steady and stable. This, in turn, helps to lower the overall inflammation in your body and in your joints. It is a simple way to take more control over how you feel. And there is one more reason why lentils are so good for you. They are a great source of folate. Folate, also known as vitamin B9, is vital for fighting inflammation. One of the key things folate does is help control the levels of something in our blood called homocysteine. Don't worry about the technical name. All you need to know is that when you have too much homocysteine, it can lead to more inflammation. By eating lentils and getting that natural folate, you are helping to keep those levels down. This means less inflammation and less pain in your joints over the long term. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Lentils sound wonderful, but what do I do with them? How do I prepare them? I promise you, it is very simple. Lentils are incredibly versatile. You can make a warm, comforting lentil soup that is deeply nourishing for your body. If you would like something lighter, you can add cooked lentils to a fresh salad. The possibilities are truly endless. You can even use them to make vegetable burgers or as a healthy ground meat replacement in dishes like tacos or shepherd's pie. They absorb flavors beautifully, so they taste great in almost any meal. And here is a helpful tip. Cooking lentils is very easy. Unlike other dried beans, lentils do not need to be soaked for hours beforehand. This makes them very convenient. You just give them a good rinse with water, cook them for about 20 to 30 minutes, and they are ready to eat. They also do not need a lot of complicated spices to taste delicious. A little bit of garlic, some simple herbs, and perhaps a squeeze of lemon juice is all you need for a flavorful dish that is doing amazing things for your arthritis. So, how can you make lentils a regular part of your meals? You do not have to eat them every single day. A great goal is to try and include them a few times a week. You can start by adding a scoop to your favorite soups or stews. Or, toss a handful into a vegetable stir-fry for a quick and healthy protein boost. Lentils are also very affordable, so you do not need to spend a lot of money to enjoy their health benefits. For an extra anti-inflammatory effect, try mixing lentils with other healthy foods. For example, serve them with leafy greens like spinach, or sprinkle a little turmeric on top. Combining these foods together will boost their benefits and help you manage your arthritis even better. When you add lentils to your meals, you are doing more than just eating protein. You are giving your body the natural tools it needs to fight inflammation, protect your joints, and feel better. And it is all done simply, naturally, and affordably. So, the next time you are at the grocery store or planning your meals for the week, please remember the humble lentil. It is so much more than just a simple bean. Number 2. Alright, we have just talked about the incredible benefits of lentils. Now, let's move on to our second plant-based powerhouse, chickpeas. You most likely know chickpeas as the main ingredient in the creamy dip hummus. But I am happy to tell you that these wonderful little beans can do so much more for your arthritis than just taste delicious. Chickpeas are filled with anti-inflammatory properties, making them a perfect choice for anyone who wants to ease the pain and stiffness that so often comes with arthritis. Let's explore exactly why chickpeas should become a regular and welcome guest in your kitchen. First, let's talk about protein. Just like lentils, chickpeas are an excellent source of plant-based protein. Protein is essential for our bodies to repair tissues and maintain muscle strength. For those with arthritis, strong muscles are crucial to help support the joints. Eating chickpeas can help you get the protein you need, while at the same time avoiding the kind of inflammation that animal-based proteins can sometimes cause. So, whether you are fully plant-based or simply trying to eat fewer animal products, chickpeas are an ideal and gentle alternative. But this is where the story of the chickpea gets even better. Chickpeas are not just full of protein. They are loaded with something called polyphenols. These are special antioxidants from plants that help fight inflammation in your body. They work by protecting your cells from damage caused by unstable particles called free radicals. For a person with arthritis, this kind of damage can make inflammation worse. So eating antioxidant-rich foods like chickpeas helps to protect your joints from more harm. You can think of it as a natural, invisible shield for your body, helping to prevent the inflammatory damage that makes arthritis so uncomfortable. And speaking of fighting inflammation, let's talk about vitamin C. Chickpeas are a fantastic source of this important vitamin. You might not know this, but vitamin C plays a huge part in keeping your joints healthy. It is needed for your body to produce collagen. Collagen is the main building block of your cartilage, that smooth, cushiony tissue in your joints that allows your bones to move easily and without friction. Without enough collagen, joints can become stiff and painful, and inflammation can get worse. By eating chickpeas, you are giving your body the tools it needs to make more collagen, which helps keep your joints healthy and mobile. It is a very simple way to help manage arthritis. But that is not all. Chickpeas also contain magnesium, that same wonderful mineral we found in lentils. Magnesium is important for reducing inflammation. It helps to relax your muscles and nerves, which can reduce that overall feeling of stiffness and pain. It also helps to maintain healthy bones, which is especially important if your arthritis affects the bones around your joints. As a lovely bonus, magnesium can have a calming effect on the body, helping you feel more relaxed, which is always welcome when you are dealing with daily discomfort. And let's not forget about fiber, which chickpeas are also very rich in. We already know that fiber helps to manage blood sugar levels. When your blood sugar goes up and down, it can create more inflammation. For people with arthritis, this can make the pain feel much worse. By including high-fiber foods like chickpeas in your meals, you are helping to keep your blood sugar steady. This, in turn, reduces inflammation and helps you manage your symptoms more effectively. So how can you enjoy all of these amazing benefits? Well, there is no shortage of delicious ways to bring chickpeas into your meals. You might already enjoy hummus, but why stop there? Chickpeas are so versatile. You can roast them in the oven with a little olive oil for a healthy, crunchy snack. You can toss them into salads or add them to your favorite soups and stews for an extra boost of protein and fiber. One of my favorite ways to use chickpeas is in a simple curry. It is very easy to make, full of flavor and packed with all the anti-inflammatory goodness your joints need. If you enjoy a good stir-fry, try adding chickpeas along with your vegetables and a little bit of turmeric, another powerful anti-inflammatory spice. The flavors work beautifully together. You can also add chickpeas to a bowl of quinoa or brown rice with some spinach and a drizzle of olive oil for a simple, satisfying, and complete meal. The possibilities are truly endless, and it's a great way to add more anti-inflammatory goodness into your diet without even thinking about it. Another wonderful benefit of chickpeas is that they are affordable and very easy to find. You do not have to spend a lot of money on special health foods to get these benefits. Chickpeas are inexpensive and available in almost any grocery store. You can often buy them in large bags, which makes them even friendlier for your budget. For convenience, you can always use canned chickpeas. Just be sure to give them a good rinse under water before you use them to wash away any extra salt. If you have a little more time, dried chickpeas are also easy to prepare and can be stored in your pantry for a very long time. Now, you might be thinking, chickpeas are great, but can I really eat them often? Yes, absolutely. In fact, the more consistently you include chickpeas in your meals, the more you are likely to feel the benefits. Just as with lentils, try adding chickpeas to your meals several times a week. You may soon notice how much better your joints feel. So, whether you are making a fresh batch of hummus, roasting them for a snack, or adding them to a warm curry, chickpeas are a powerful and delicious food to have on your side in the fight against arthritis. They are packed with everything you need: anti-inflammatory nutrients, flavor, and value. Give them a try and see how they can help you feel. Number 3. And now, let's talk about our third and final plant-based protein. A food that is loved by many around the world for very good reason. Let's talk about tofu. If you are looking for a food that gives you complete protein while also helping to calm inflammation and support your joints, then tofu is something you should seriously consider. Whether you have been enjoying tofu for years or you have never tried it before, I think you will be happily surprised by how helpful and versatile it can be for your arthritis. So what makes tofu such a wonderful choice for people living with arthritis? For one, tofu is made from soybeans, and soybeans are known for being a source of complete protein. This simply means that tofu contains all 9 of the essential protein building blocks, called amino acids, that our bodies need to get from food. This makes it a fantastic protein option, especially if you are trying to avoid animal products. The protein in tofu helps to support your muscles, bones, and joints, which is so important when you are managing a condition like arthritis. Your body needs this protein to repair itself and maintain the health of your cartilage and bones. Tofu provides this in a gentle, plant-based form that is easy for your body to digest. But the benefits of tofu do not stop with protein. One of the most amazing things about tofu is that it is a good source of omega-3 fatty acids. You have likely heard of these before as they are one of the most well-known anti-inflammatory fats. Omega-3s help to reduce joint pain and stiffness, and they play a key role in lowering inflammation all through the body. For anyone with arthritis, including omega-3 rich foods like tofu in your diet can help to soothe that chronic pain and discomfort. Tofu is also rich in calcium, which is vital for good bone health. When you have arthritis, especially osteoarthritis, the health of your bones is just as important as the health of your joints. Calcium helps keep your bones strong and can reduce the risk of bone loss, which becomes more important as we age. Tofu gives you a great plant-based source of calcium without the potential inflammatory effects that some people experience with dairy. Let's not forget about a special compound found in soy called isoflavones. These are natural plant compounds that have been shown to help reduce inflammation. They can help to lessen the pain and swelling that comes with arthritis. In fact, some studies have shown that these compounds may even help improve how well people with arthritis can move. So, if you are looking for another natural way to support your joints, tofu is definitely worth adding to your meals. When it comes to preparing tofu, the options are truly endless. This might be the most versatile food of all. Tofu can be gently stir-fried, baked, or even blended into smoothies and soups. The beauty of tofu is that it absorbs the flavors of whatever you cook it with, so you can make it taste savory, spicy, or however you like. For a delicious savory meal, try cutting firm tofu into cubes and adding it to a vegetable stir-fry with a little bit of ginger and garlic for extra anti-inflammatory benefits. You could also marinate it and then bake it until it has a wonderfully pleasing texture. There is also a softer, creamier type called silken tofu. You can blend this type into a smoothie for a protein-packed creamy base, or you can add it to soups to make them thicker and more satisfying. Another reason tofu is so helpful is that it's very affordable and easy to find at your local grocery store. It comes in different firmness levels, like firm, extra firm, or silken. Just choose the type that works best for the recipe you want to try. So, if you want a food that fights inflammation while also supporting your joints with protein, calcium, and omega-3s, please give tofu a try. It is a simple, affordable, and delicious addition to your arthritis-friendly diet that can help you feel better and move with a little more ease. And there you have it, 3 amazing plant-based proteins that can really help ease arthritis pain and calm inflammation. These foods are loaded with the good stuff your body needs, like protein, fiber, antioxidants, and natural anti-inflammatory compounds that help support your joints and make you feel better day by day. Whether you're tossing lentils into a warm soup, adding chickpeas to your salad, or making a tasty tofu stir-fry, these simple ingredients are easy to use and great for your health. By adding more of these foods to your meals, you're giving your body the tools it needs to fight inflammation and keep your joints happy, naturally. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on natural health and feeling your best. I'd really love to hear from you. What foods help you manage arthritis or inflammation? What are some of your favorite foods that help you manage your arthritis? Let me know in the comments. Take care of yourself, and I invite you to keep watching more of our videos to keep learning, growing, and feeling your best. See you in the next one.